we do what we call classic here, and that is the first 8.5 years of DG2 brand's life, we used classic denim. It has a true twill surface to it. It's approximately 11.5 ounces. Most of us were raised on really rigid, heavy denim that was like 16.5, 17 ounces. It will hold you in. It has stretch to it and comfort to it. We have now added a silicone wash to it, which means it actually feels like silk on the inside,
Very
don't they?
soft.
How do they feel?
They feel
different now,
they
right?
They do feel different. It's a
more
really nice.
female, more luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
you
right.
would never, if we put this on, if we said, try this on, and we said it's a $39 jean, would you ever believe it?
No.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And that's the other key to DG2.
12,000 gone. So Diane and I started this visit like 2 days ago, and we started, and they were, they took off like crazy.
And I got a day off yesterday, so this is like the third show that we've shown them.
So since then, 12,000 of these have been selected. That's not like 12,000 since like 3 months ago.
No.
That's the past like 48 hours. So if you want these and you're realizing, wait, they're onto something, right? What sells 12,000 in that kind of a time period? I would, if you're new, if you're a regular, come in and try these, because if you think you know classic denim from Diane already, the classic stretch, that silicone wash is a game changer. It really is.
And you know, they use silicone in all the contemporary denim departments and high-end stores. To give it a luxury feel. It is more expensive to do, and you know, you've got to go through a lot of different processes here, because it starts out as pure indigo. Even that bleached out chambray that just sold out started out as this, the deepest indigo. Then they get dipped in indigo up to 8 times. Then they get washed down, because indigo is a really viscose, thick dye. So that's why we'll often say on our indigo jeans, wash before the first wearing. So you wash down the indigo and you wash it down. Then you do your own illustration of how you want your vintage look to be. Well, we love a little rub down here. We love a rub down here. We want it to look authentically worn in some of the finishes. And then we go in and we paint in all our whiskers, and we give those pictures to the factory. And after the jeans have been washed down several times and they're ready to go, they get put on half forms. The factory is maybe 2 professional football fields long, so it's a little bit creepy. All these half forms with these jeans on, and then people are sitting there with a picture of what we want, and they're hand rubbing. They've got little gentle loofahs.
That's
and
amazing.
They're actually hand rubbing with an enzyme, a little bit of an enzyme, to lighten up the areas that we're indicating to lighten up. And then they go and get a silicone wash. So a lot goes into a jean with integrity, but $39.90 for this. And you get it home for less than $10.
I know.
Is that right?
Yeah, if you have, yes, 4 flex payments. If you have the HSN card, an extra flex payment, bringing it down into like that $7, $8 range. Listen, we would love to hear from you,
yeah,
okay?
We got some really good calls in the first hour. How about some more?
Come on in. Tell us how many pairs of DG2 jeans you have. Is this your first pair? Are you boot cut? Are you skinny leg gal? Whatever, we want to know, and definitely take us up on that, because you know we're chatty. And know that if you spend $99 today in fashion, you'll have free shipping and handling on that, as well as all the other fashion that you pick up today. So check out, once you hit that 99, check out, start over again. And that is either here on TV or hsn.com. Indigo, very popular. We have over 12,400 of these now gone. Black is here, but the gray and the plum and the sand and the chambray are on wait list. Okay, Rocky's my producer. He just said plum. Okay, yeah, plum's gone. Okay, here's the rose. The rose is so dreamy.
No, just go to our blonde bombshell,
well,
Gina. Who might that be? Oh, yeah, I meant Emily.
Oh, there it
Don't diss Gina.
There it is.
Don't diss Gina. Look at how beautiful that rose color is. Wow, I love that. So what a gorgeous way to go. You know, I'm always amazed in the city. I guess we live in a harsh environment, so we're always for the shades of gray or black, or I've softened up a little and gone to indigos and midtones. But across most of the country, a shade like rose, where you can wear it with some grays or deep wines come fall, that's what women really love. Women
it's a feminine color.
love that, that soft approach.
Of course.
And yet that color still has some of that tweedy quality to it. The indigo is the purest indigo. The mid-tone is the most gorgeous shade of blue. The white is, did you feel this? How soft and silky it is? Because actually white, with an absence of pigment, takes silicone more purely than any other color. So it has a really lovely, rich hand to it. And you know something? There's the other deal, along with the white boots. I would have never believed I would be wearing white jeans past Labor Day, but now.
How do you do that? What do you pair it with?
I love it. Last year we did a marled, really crunchy, thick, hand knit yarn sweater, marled in ivory, black, mid-tone, and light gray. And I'll wear any kind of marled sweater that has a little bit of ivory thread in it with the ivory. I'll wear an Irish fisherman sweater with this.
Now, what color shoe with that?
Oh, I would go for black.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me at all. Or a gray suede.
Pretty.
Yeah,
really
I would, and then I would wear all shades of gray with this, and then accent it with either soft pastel scarves like the rose color, or a grayed down aqua, or I might go for some bright tones, or I might do white and maybe a black sweater, and then get a scarf that had a touch of red in it.
Ooh,
so to bring in some color. But you know something? The thing I love about these is you can't make a mistake. They're gonna fit, you're gonna love them, you're gonna think to yourself, well, this was a crazy value. And you know, the deal is, you are entering a season, and this is the most dangerous season of the year for me.
Why?
Because it's like,
oh, kid in the candy shop.
I see footwear and handbags, and it's like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I need it, I need it, I need it. You could lead me to my closet. I could have 500 handbags and shoes there, and I'd say, but I don't have those. Same thing with coats. Anything I don't design, except for evening gowns, I don't care so much about those, but oh, I need a new coat. Oh, I need this, I need that. So if you give me my basics at a good value, and I didn't spend a fortune, think about it this way. You've got to spend money to save money. Now you save money on your most go-to item for the season. Now you've got more money to spend on a great pair of boots. Do you like my reasoning?
Economics 101, Diane Gilman style.
Most husbands don't seem to grasp that concept. But
it's words to live by. Go for it.
Yeah.
Darlene's in New York, my home state. Hey, Darlene, welcome on into HSN.
Hi, girls. How are you?
We're good. We're having fun. So, are you shopping today? You like the fit on the jeans?
Listen, Diane, I will never buy any other jeans again except for yours.
Thank you.
Okay, because not only do you explain how well they're made, and they're so reasonably priced. When I got my first pair, I immediately fell in love. I was so comfortable all day long in them. The fit always recovered. I never had to worry about them overstretching or outstretching. And I'm a curvaceous woman.
Yeah.
I'm like a Marilyn Monroe built. And for me, it's hard, like it is for most women, to find a decent pair of jeans to accentuate you. And your jeans do it every time. I love them, and I won't buy any other ones.
That is so nice. I love hearing that, because you know what? If you didn't have DG2, you'd either be spending a fortune, or you'd still be so frustrated Because you know what? We go out to the stores and we try on denim, Darlene, and it doesn't fit right. And we have to go up a size, up a size, up a size, and we blame ourselves when in fact, it's not our fault. We should be celebrating growing older. We should blame the fashion industry because they don't make a dedicated jean for a real woman in a real woman's body, and that's where DG2 comes in.
And you do a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I'm actually buying more today, so I can tell you that anybody that's on the fence, get them, because they'll be the last pair of jeans that you're going to buy.
So true. Darlene, where in New York are you?
Yeah.
I'm in Buffalo, New York.
All right.
Okay, so you know what? You definitely can wear denim year round.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It's
and
good to have you.
And I'm so excited about these because they always look great.
Yeah,
so
don't
please
they?
Keep and Diane, because you're doing a great service for the females that really appreciate a good jean.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I'm doing a service for any of us, and that is all of us, who find growing older challenging, and then the fashion industry makes it so much more challenging because you get to that age and that body type where nothing is quite right anymore, and it's like, oh, you may be.
I know, and the industry doesn't realize that we're the big spenders.
And isn't that crazy?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Do you know that?
Cater to us, and we will spend.
Darlene, 10,000 of us turn 50 every day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year in America. How could we be so ignored? How could the only dedicated denim brand and top brand, quite frankly, to the baby boomer be DG2? How nuts is that? But you know what? I'm not complaining.
Yeah, it's worked out well for you.
On, Diane. You've got the best. So
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Darlene.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Enjoy fall.
too,
It's going to be gorgeous up there so soon.
Bye, Darlene. Thank you so much. Listen, Darlene nailed it. She's not going back to any other jean because
we could just get phone calls all day long.
Bring them on.
And you know, like I said in my American Dream speech, it's all of you that made the brand. I mean, I had the light bulb moment. I thought if I was suffering getting into my 50s and I couldn't wear denim anymore and I felt cut off from my youth, I couldn't be the only one. But the truth is, I've changed, hopefully, and made, hopefully, millions of women's lives better, made you feel more elevated, made you feel so good about aging like it was just a number. DG2 is so much more than just a denim brand. It's a philosophy, it's a way of life, it's a new kind of lifestyle dressing for beyond those youthful years, to keep you feeling youthful. And I think that's a great part of the success of it, is it's a brand with a heartbeat.
It does have a heartbeat. You're right. A lot of spirit to it.
Totally.
So the thing is that 13,250 have been spoken for. We have 4 months at $9.98. We only have like a couple of seconds left on this. I'm not sure if we're going to go past the clock, but the bottom line, I think we are. The bottom line is, we already are, is that if you want these in petite, tall, or average, indigo is still here but going. The black still here but going. Ivory still here but going.
And I think
Rose,
I've just been told that, I just got sign language over there,
hey, Amy,
that this may be the last viewing of this. So we were going to have it tonight, but I'm not sure we are. So maybe the one thing we could do is a color swipe again, and we'll just very quickly.
Wrap this up, guys.
Yep.
Okay, the indigo. Don't look at the sham breaks up wait list. Black, plum, wait list. Rose, available but going. Gray, wait list. Sand, wait list. White, soft warm white. Please don't hesitate there. Did you get that? Okay.
Help.
I know. Ask your representatives about that and use hsn.com. If you are interested in really going for it today, and I would while we have them at these special prices, $99 or more on fashion and accessories, you're gonna have free shipping and handling. So definitely take advantage of that. It doesn't happen all the time like that. This top you may have been seeing and wondering about, those tops with a twist that Diane is so famous for, available in extra small through 3X, and already a customer pick, fall price as well.
I just wanna, I never do this.
I love it when you do it though.
I know, but look at me. I look like a miniature human being here. We just took a picture of the models together and I for a little birthday picture, and I stood on a step and they were standing down there and they were still taller than me. But if you can just turn a little to the side, I want to show you the side view. This is one of my favorite sleeves ever. What a great expression of doing a cold shoulder. It keeps it together. It gives it a little bit of interest, and then you actually come down into tonal embroidery and then out into a beautiful sheared bell. So the sleeve is the entire, it's very poetic. The sleeve is the entire deal on this. You really have to see it on the models. This isn't that a gorgeous top? I just love this. I love the simple neck, but put your arms out, Annette. I'm being very bossy today, but I just want to show the full expression of this top. And I love that embroidery on the side of the sleeve. You really have to get up close to see that. $49. This has so many details to it. It is a cotton model, which means it's a jersey that incorporates not only cotton, but another natural fiber model is actually from the rayon family. It feels as soft as butter. I mean, you just want to have this caressing your skin. It is approximately 28.5 inches long. It flares out at the bottom, so nothing we do ever grabs the midriff or the tummy area. And that sleeve and that embroidery are just lovely. Yeah, and then you come down and you have a little bit of an overhang of the fabric, and then you go into the sheared bell sleeve at the bottom. See, I love that pose. Whenever you do or wear a bell sleeve like that, you always make your upper arms and, crazily enough, your midriff look so much slimmer. It is an optical illusion. Yeah, look at the, I just think,
that's a very intricate blouse for $49.90.
Isn't it? It's got embroidery, it's got pieced sleeving, you've got to make those pieces that go over the cold shoulder fit just right and insert those. I mean, I love this.
Okay, and fewer than 200 now is an option. We're gonna take a really short break, then come back. We have your leggings coming up, the 2-pack. Can't wait for those too.
Love.
Love, love.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with this month's monthly special, which is Memory and Brain. It's a product we introduced over 15 years ago and it wasn't nearly as comprehensive as it is today. We've since added a number of ingredients, including all-important acetyl L-carnitine. It's all about protecting our brain, which is really how we protect the quality of our life as we get older. So visit hsn.com to find out more. It's the most comprehensive, the best product I make for supporting our brains.
Meet Joy. Joy sees the world differently. And when you see the world differently, amazing things can happen. Perfect. When Joy meets hangers, hangers get slim. Clothes cuddle up. Space opens. Messes vanish. And your closet becomes organized, colorful, and fun.
That's right, fun.
Celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Huggable Hanger. Visit on hsn.com. Keyword Huggable Hangers.
for tuning in
fussing.
to HSN.
Fussing with all the
Diane
clothing
is
as usual.
Zhuzhing everything up. Diane Gilman is here. Thank goodness, our jean queen.
Thank goodness we've got leggings. I had a huge lunch. Needed a little extra room in my bottoms, so this is good.
It's a 2-pack of the Comfort Waist. It's already a customer pick. I'm not surprised. $49 for both and 4 months at $12.48. The color you're looking at on Annette, and we'll show you a color swipe, is the leopard.
I'm wearing it.
And they look fantastic. I love the way the boots work with that.
You know, I love the way boots work with these. Yeah. And I love the fact that you've got the snake, the leopard, the cheetah. So you've got 3 animal choices. Then you've got the heathered gray, which is so elevated and absolutely looks like a gray flannel. I mean, that is like a dress pant. And then you've got the navy. All of them come with a black jegging as well. But you know something? I'm thinking, Siobhan, while the models are coming out here, because I'd love to get all the models out here, maybe we could put up that still that shows all the features of the legging. So, you know, everything about this, I have to say, I love a legging, don't you? I mean, we're all so lazy at some point about, I want to look skinny, but I don't want to have to stop eating. This is a comfort waist, and that comfort waist gives you a curved 3.5-inch panel all the way around that holds the tummy in and the high hip. But it really makes the tummy appear slimmer. Of course, you've got no pockets because you don't want any bulk. You've got 92% long-combed cotton. That gives an overall opaque look, which means you don't get any reflection or shininess or disco light bounce on a sunny day. It fits right at the natural waist. It has a non-binding banding at the bottom, very easy to put on, and it is 8% spandex, and more than that, it is 325-gram knit. What that means is this is not a t-shirt knit put into a legging. This is a substantial knit, not in thickness, but in density, so that when you stretch this over you, you don't have any flesh showing. You don't have any skin showing. This is honestly about as rich and substantial as it gets. And then again, you've got that whole feeling that, wow, I didn't just get one, I got 2. I would like, if we could, to be able to show you these prints up close because I'm really proud of them. So the snake is really a gorgeous, very intricate, very fine line print. That is beautiful. I mean, that has an authenticity to it that's incredible. Then the one that I have on is, and that of course comes with black, the leopard. And the leopard is a beautiful shade of palomino beige with those black spots on it. So you're getting 3 expressions of animal. The cheetah is the white and black. All 3 of those come with black. And then, of course, you've got, look at that heather gray. I mean, tell me that doesn't look exactly like a gray dress pant. This is dressing that looks far beyond spending $24 and change for a legging. And I'll tell you what, doing heather, which has so many high-low effects to it in terms of the coloration, is as expensive as doing a print. I would probably put together my outfits a little more fall-like. I think it's kind of a stretch in a way to be showing a white top with the spot that I have on. But if we come back to me, I think just for a second, you can take a look at the way that I would be wearing it, and I think a lot of you would be for fall, with black footwear, taking the black from the spots, wearing a black top, a black sweater, a black tunic, and maybe some kind of infinity scarf. Here's the point. When you wear a tunic, and even if you had on a knee-high boot, you're showing just a little bit of the animal. you're showing a slimmer leg. You've got a built-in tummy buster, but total comfort level here. And you get the black legging too. And tell me something. If you have your choice on a weekend,
Yeah.
which would you rather wear? Some dress pant or a beautiful matte finish black legging that could turn around and be worn with a pump and look dressy, turn around and be worn with a black and white tennis shoe and look casual, take it for a walk around the neighborhood with a running shoe, then turn around and put a knee-high boot on it and a puffer jacket later in the season. Because of the matte quality of the cotton yarn, you have a pant that can go casual, that can go dressy, and quite frankly, with the right footwear and a jacket could even, in a casual atmosphere, go into casual office wear. All of that for under $50. See, everybody wants a black legging, so we felt that the
Makes
combination was just kind of irrepressible, that you get the animal print, you get the heather, or you get the solid navy, and you get the black legging.
Every time.
We both own, when I first came up with this fabric and invented it, 92% cotton, 8% spandex. We did it in t-shirts. And then we did it in a t-shirt weight tight, a legging, and you guys liked it.
Yep.
But as we all got a little more mature, I thought to myself, you know what? We need more coverage. We need something to hold in the cellulite. We need something that, that's not gonna give you a jiggle in your wiggle, and that's why we took it up to 325 grams, so that you have, even when you slip this on and it's over your body, you're not seeing any bald spots, you're not seeing any flesh coming through. You've just got total opacity. And you know, this is a year for animal prints. It's also a year for gray. Gray heathers are going to overtake the fashion industry. They keep saying gray is the new black. And I think for a lot of us, you'd hear now with this particular legging, you don't have to make a choice. Gray, well, you get it, but you also get the black one too. So this is quite a treat. And how practical this is as well. Because if you say, well, you know, I'm gonna try out the animal print, and believe me, these two, this one, the leopard. And this one,
Green
they
snake.
are so easy to wear.
And the green snake's going fast, guys.
And it's so gorgeous. We'll show you close-up of it again in a second. Well, okay, so for under $50, and you can see there's your hip band and your tummy band going all around, 2 layers of fabric, and 1 layer of elastic running through it. But this, okay, a little walk on the wild side. You didn't even spend $25 for them. And with it, you get your totally practical solid black. They come packed together. They are both going to be ultimately wearable. I have the black and navy combo, and I'll tell you what, I've worn them a million times already, because you know what? I like to wear the navy legging with my denim jean jackets.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I like to match. I like to wear denim. I like to take denim and wear it with other fabrications. So I'm just gonna hold up a piece of denim, even though it's a jean, so that you can see it and kind of imagine it. So we'll show you, because we're sold out of our jean jackets now, so we're not showing them on the models. But if we can get up close for 1 minute, you can see what one of our jean jackets would look like with the navy leggings. So that's so cool. You have the navy leggings on, you have our jean jacket on in mid-tone or indigo or chambray, and it's a whole new version of wearing a denim piece with another fabric, with another texture. These are sensational. So I'm telling you right now, I'm all in on this one. I like a little bit of drama on my leg. Probably my ultimate choice will be to wear a knee-high black boot with any of these animal prints, show a little bit of thigh, and then be wearing a tunic like what I have got on. But look at how perfect that outfit is. I mean, that is a no effort, wow, but I didn't try too hard kind of outfit.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
You feel comfortable, you're totally covered.
Yeah.
And seriously, $49.90, if it was just one pair, they're that special, would be a fantastic buy. Hey, Judy's in Arkansas. She just ordered these. Hi, Judy.
Hey,
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
how are y'all doing?
We're good.
Good, thank
How about you?
I had to call and tell Diane about my jean collection that I don't even know how many I have, and that's the truth. Diane, I have got jeans that I've never had on, and because I was afraid you'd quit making them.
No, I'm not going to stop making them, but you know what? I always feel like I can never have enough denim. I don't know what it is, but I always, you know, like I'm walking out of the studio with this jegging, unless someone stops me, they probably will tackle me, but isn't that wild? Even for me as a designer, I don't feel like I can ever have enough, and I understand that you just got some leggings, too.
I did.
Which ones?
Well, I got the charcoal and black
Oh, it's good.
because I've got so many of those cute tops.
Yep. Yep, and I'll tell you what, that charcoal is absolutely, this gray is so rich and beautiful. When you see this up close, Judy, it looks like a gray cashmere sweater. It is gorgeous. So,
I'm gonna tell you, I've
many.
never had anything. I've never had one piece that I've been disappointed in. I still got the same one. I still wear the first ones I ever got.
Yes,
It happens.
You remember those that button down close to the ankle or zip, and those that you turn up?
yes.
And they make a shorter, crop jeans, and
Yeah.
they got a little lacy look on the.
Yep.
And you had jackets to match.
You know what? That's what we were just talking about. Is both Siobhan and I bought some of the first T-shirts we ever made in this legging fabric, and that was 9.5 years ago. And do you know what, Judy? I mean, really, after 10,000 washings, I'm not wearing them to work, but I still wear them around the house all the time. We make fabrics, whether it's denim or it's our knits, that are built like iron and meant to last. So sometimes it's hard for customers that haven't bought DG2 to think that you're talking about a $39 jean or a $49 two-pack legging and saying it's real investment clothing. But to me, anything you spend money on that lasts for an unbelievable amount of time is a good investment.
My kids are going to be going through this, my closet, after I'm gone years from now, hopefully, and they'll say, what in the world's Mom doing?
You know, they're going to be going through your closet, and it's going to bring back so many good memories, which is what denim is all about. So many family holidays you spent together, so much love between all of you. And they're going to say, you know what? I can't believe it. Those jeans are so retro cool. They're still in style. I want them.
I wear them every day, anywhere I go.
Me too.
Everywhere I go.
Me too.
All colors. I wear them every day. People just don't realize. If they ever wear a pair, they will never wear another pair.
Yeah, it's true.
We get that.
It is absolutely true. And I love hearing from you because it's the same philosophy that I have. And the amazing thing was
Judy.
I just couldn't, even today, I just bought because I liked, there was a finish on these jeans, very expensive, $385 or something. You bought them as a sample to show the factory how to do something. So I thought, okay, they're like $400 jeans. I'm gonna wear them for the day. And you know, they didn't have any spandex in them. I was so miserable that even if they were cute, I hated them. So we love our DG2 because it's comfort, it's style, and it's all about value.
It truly is.
Oh, I'll tell you, Judy.
I'm not going to keep you on. I just want to let
Thanks,
you know
Judy.
that I love my book.
Aw.
It's signed.
Thank you.
Book. We have to bring that back.
Yeah, we should.
We should. We should bring that back.
We
Judy,
should. Thank
thanks a
you so
million.
much.
So good to have you. Take care. I want to show you, so if you're wondering about the book, we'll put it in an order or something. I have no power over that, but we'll try. Here is the breakdown of how these are so different. So if you wanted to find out, like, what does that fit? It fits at the natural waist. It's that opaque look for coverage, so you don't have any show through. Non-binding leg band pants, stays
No
in place.
shininess from
No
man-made
shiny,
fibers.
No worrying about like them riding up at the ankle even. It's
No
that
worry about lumps or bumps of cellulite
totally
showing.
smoothing. Flat waist helps that tummy appear slimmer. No pockets for a smooth look.
No
That's a-
rolling at the waist
Right.
either. It's
No
not some
digging in.
skinny half-inch of elastic tunneled into one layer.
It's that specialty blend.
Whole comfort waist yoke up there is doubled fabric, which has a ton of stretch to it, 8% spandex. But do you still have some of the first
Oh,
t-shirts
yes.
and leggings?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Why
and
would I
they're
give them up?
still
They're
going.
still great.
Oh my gosh. So you know what, ladies? Take care of these right, and guess what? 10 years from today, you're still going to own these.
What's your tip for care, Diane, on this?
Oh, you know, I'm the worst
All right, never
homemaker
mind.
in the
Read
world.
the instructions in the
Yeah,
packet,
I
on the
would,
label.
I would honestly say I take really good care of my knits. Sometimes if they've got something like I've spilled ketchup on them or red wine, I'll even hand wash them and let them soak for a little while. But I have not babied this
machine wash.
fabric at all. I just basically, they get thrown in a washer, they get thrown in a dryer, they never wrinkle, they don't fade, maybe after the 10,000th washing, but they are very generously sized, so definitely take your true size. Extra small through extra large, 1X, 2X, 3X. They have tons of stretch. They do not fit like a skin-tight disco pant. So you can actually get away with these if you've got the right blazer or the right tunic sweater, wearing them to work with a nice pair of boots or shoes. They have such a good opaque surface to them that they really look high-end. And sometimes where legging fabrics will look very summery and be incorrect for the season, these are very much appropriate for fall. And you know something, the white and black I think is good
That cheetah.
for the whole Pacific coast, and then again for the Gulf Coast states. I think that the leopard and the green snake are perfect for any part of the country. But if you are living in a particular part of New England or New York, it's ideal for those parts of the world because they have a little sophistication. And honestly, I never want to spend anybody's money, but I would be getting that gray flannel, that gray
Absolutely.
heather. You know, you can't find a good heather tight, and those really look cashmere.
They do look cashmere.
And I only
That's-
say
yeah.
that because they don't feel like cashmere. They feel like a really high grade of cotton. But come fall and winter, you're going to be putting wool and cashmere blend sweaters with these and a knee-high or over-the-knee boot or a Sherpa boot and going out, and it's not going to look like you're mixing two seasons. It's going to look very appropriate. Should we go to Washington? We're going to West Virginia.
But she just hung up. Bobby, come back if you can.
You know what? We talk too much. We did this morning. But
we're here, Bobby.
Bobby just bought.
She did buy
She
two
just
sets.
bought the leopard.
Thanks, Bobby.
And the green snake. So she got 2 pairs of black, and then she got 2 animal print. And frankly, I don't think you can ever have enough black leggings. That's why we wanted to put those colors together. So once again, hey, can you guys pull the waist and stuff? Can you demonstrate how this?
Oh, we have before and afters too.
Yeah. Oh, let's do the before and afters. Natalie, not that you're not a great demo girl, but
You're the after all the
here,
time.
we're just going to show somebody sitting. Yeah, she's the after all the time. Look at all the muffin spill. Look at the belly spill. See where our leggings come to. See what that comfort waist does for you. See, they stretch and stretch and stretch, but the whole goal of these is to hold you in a gentle way. That's why we double the fabric in that hip band waistband, and why it comes to the natural waist. You know, I was so happy to have these in the show, because the minute you get me near a legging, I want to wear it for every show so I can eat in between shows.
Of course, of course. Have you ever put on a pair of leggings? This is not Diane, because she wears her own, but this happened to me once, and I was like, have I forgotten to put on pants? Am I wearing tights out in the world, right? Because they were so sheer, they were too light.
Yeah, isn't that awful?
This is where it's a substantial.
And a lot of them are made out of man-made fibers, which can't absorb all the color, because man-made fibers can't absorb more than 40 or 50% of the dye stuffs you put on them.
Interesting.
And then again, they have a natural shine to them. So when you wear them in the light, you have a shiny and therefore rounded leg, and it looks like you just plastered 5 pounds on each thigh.
Don't need that.
Always want to go for an opaque surface and a matte finish on any leg bottom you have on, and you will always be much more well serviced by that. And you know something, we'll just show you a little bit of the stretch in this. These, I've been looking for great gray leggings for a long time, but I don't want solid gray. I don't want to look like a battleship that just got painted. I want dimension. So you see how that stretches.
That waistband is dreamy,
but it always comes back. It is not like I'm stretching it out to here, because that doubled hip band, we want that to give you support and hold you in. We want you to have the leanest profile we can give you, and we know that's where we all carry our weight, and we know that that's where we're rounded, that tummy area. So whatever you're doing, this is such a good buy. And to be able to do it at $49 and for FlexPay, there's an advantageous point to this, which is honestly, these are such a good value for the high quality of the fabric.
They're just back in stock, and these actually new colors and designs for the patterns. 4 months at $12.48, already a customer pick, and a really must-have. Try them on, decide for yourself, 30 days, happy satisfaction guarantee there. Spend $99 today in fashion and accessories, and you will spend nothing on shipping and handling. That is a special that we're doing for our fall fashion edit, and I would definitely recommend stocking up, because Diane's only on later on tonight. Don't think we're gonna get a chance to show those boot cuts later on, so definitely while you're here, take advantage of the colors and sizes that we do still have available. It's easy, just let us know which color and size you want and we'll send it to you. Now this is just a really quick look at that so feminine double layered ruffle hem top, Diane. Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at this. You know what, I was gonna start putting with jeans, but I've got 3 perfect outfits up on set. I love that tonal effect. High-low hem, chiffon peeping out from the top peplum, enzyme washed, so it really looks like a tweed. You might want to try and get up close to this so the customer can actually see the quality of the knit. And this is rayon. It feels like silk jersey. All of that is not contrast stitching. When we do the enzyme wash, you not only get the high-low tweed effect in the fabric color, but you also get a high-low effect at all the seaming. So it gives the garment a vintage quality. It gives it dimensionality. It gives it, I don't know, it looks like it's worth so much more money. And it also helps highlight the seams. The navy is absolutely gorgeous. That's actually what I came down on the plane in. So I own that deep wine color. I want to own the black, and I'll show you where the black would be.
We have navy.
Really crazy good.
We also have that plum color and the rose.
Okay.
Ooh, perfect,
so,
Diane. Where are you going? Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
good. That's good.
Look at this together.
Look at the gray heather legging.
Oh, you can't go wrong. I mean, that's ideal. And we call these combo garments. So here's what you guys love. You love it when we mix wovens with knits. The surprise, and these two grays, if we could get up close and actually see them together, they're so beautifully executed. They're really meant to be worn together. What a great casual outfit. But then we come up and you see that the underneath, and you see it a little bit with the flirty hem going longer in the back, that is chiffon. So these are absolutely beautiful. They are a combination of woven and knit. They are the next best thing to heaven against your skin. They are as close to a silk jersey as you will ever experience without it being through $300+ And this is so balancing for any figure type. For me, it's insanely useful because if you've got a big tummy and a big midriff like I do, this glides over that and it camouflages it.
No clinging.
No.
It's just very graceful.
No.
Very, very easy.
And tons of workmanship in this for a fantastic price.
Here we go. Speaking of fantastic prices, Diane, the classic stretch button leg crop skinny. Hold on to your hats. They're $29.95.
Okay.
$20 off.
How fun is this? And it's fun to me because I think that there's a little story to tell with crops. And we'll get into the details of the jean, but let me say that in the indigo, the mid-tone, and the black, you can wear these well into fall, and I will give you just a little tutorial on how to do that. It's got approximately a 24.5, 25-inch inseam. Do you see how it's being worn by Natalie with shooties? Well, we saw it as crop jeans for fall, deliberately being worn on the runways of Europe. They're doing higher shaft ankle boots now. So
interesting.
you know, most of our ankle boots are like a 3-inch shaft. They're doing up to 8 inches because they want to team them with a crop jean and put them up under a crop jean. And I think that's because the weather is so confusing that you wind up, I never put away my winter wardrobe this year. I wound up using blazers from winter, even was wearing one last week. I was wearing cashmere sweaters last week.
Really?
It was 70 in New York, 68, 70. So wear it now, perfect. Wear it with gladiator sandals, wear it with a pump, wear it with a shootie. Come fall, you can put it with a high shaft ankle boot. They are honestly a gorgeous quality of our classic denim. They've got a lot of detailing to the side of them with the buttons. These are called keyhole buttons. They can only be done in a coat factory, but what happens is they come around a high shaft button like this, and they never create any gaping. Then we insert that tab. We make it so it doesn't open, but it looks authentic. And you've got your DG2 logo buttons. You've got a great length. If you are a petite gal, 5'4" or under, it's gonna come to the top of your ankle. For me, at 5'6½", it comes just a little bit higher, but it does look really cute with ankle boots. So wear it now. If you're in any of the warm weather states or the temperate climates, it's gonna wind up becoming a 10, 11 month a year boot. And you're gonna see this kind of vision in every single blog, magazine, online catalog for wearing cropped denim with boots and a chunky sweater and taking it into fall. I think what we're all having to do is get ourselves acclimatized to a different kind of climate, and the fact that summer is going to be worn well into winter, winter is going to be worn well into spring, and this becomes a jean that isn't just for wear now, but of course for the next 8 to 10 weeks, this is really wearing now. You know, honestly, October is so warm in New York that when Halloween, my very favorite holiday, I love dressing up. When Halloween comes around, the ground is like, it's like steaming. It's usually really foggy out with the ground
misty,
fog
yeah.
because it's so warm during the day, it cools down at night and it creates this fog. So think about last year and what month was it that you actually started wearing cold weather clothing? I'll bet it was December, if not January. And that is why a jean like this with the right ankle boot for fall, winter just looks so cute. And guess what? You're gonna wanna go away on that vacation. You're gonna wanna go antiquing and be outdoors all the day come fall. That is an adorable pant. And the price for our classic denim is a fantastic price.
So here's something else that's wild. $7.49 on a flex pay. Use your credit card, PayPal, however you want to do it. If you want to use an extra flex payment, you can with the HSN card. And that would even go down to $19 if you wanted to apply for your HSN card and you were approved today. So you can check that out, speak to your representative, or check it out on hsn.com. That's the teal, okay? We have it in black.
That's that one fashion color.
Soft white. We have it in the mid-tone as well as the indigo.
And you know something? At $29, you can say to yourself one of two things. Either, you know something, I've got a really evolved DG2 collection. I don't have a crop pant that has this kind of crisp military feel to it. Military to me is all about buttons. I mean, if you really want to go and research a little bit, fashion research, that whole trend, Balmain, which is a very famous French label, is what it's all about. Every single one of their jackets are double-breasted with all these gorgeous raised metallic buttons on them, so you get that whole feel there. And I love the way we did these in a much deeper shade of silver.
Black is going, is that what I'm hearing, Rocky? Mid-tone is going, and teal is going. Those are black, mid-tone, and teal, most limited. And last call on that mid-tone.
So these actually, because of that whole Balmain range, have a very French, very high-end look to them. But let's face it, at $29 for one of your favorite denims, our classic denim, one of your favorite cuts, our lean jean, our skinny, with a little bit of a crop to it, just a 5-inch crop, 25-inch inseam, knowing that you're going to see so many versions of crop jeans for fall being worn with ankle boots in suede primarily, but also leather. Guess what? This becomes a price where you say, I can add that little bit of fashion. I bought my basic. I bought my $39 jeans from DG2 today. I bought my double pack of leggings. I'm gonna try this. $29 and I get it home for how much?
$7.49.
Yeah. And that means to me, I'll take that little chance on fashion.
For
but
sure.
You know, it's fashion that's grounded in reality, because we all love the DG2 5-pocket jean. We all know what it does for us. We know it's more generously cut through the waist and the hip area. We know it's made for a real woman's body, not a twiglet, not a 20-year-old, not a millennial. This is our own dedicated baby boomer jean. And guess what? It has that comfort level to it. It has that style to it. We always put a little bit of fit solution into our jeans in terms of cutting a front rise so it holds the tummy in, cutting a back rise so it gives a bit of a lift, and just helping you out slightly. We are even generous through the calf area. So we try in every sense to give you a jean that's going to be absolutely wearable, really still in step with fashion. But this whole set of shows has been about helping you get fashion at prices that are so kind to the pocketbook.
And the mid-tone denim, we just saw Victoria leave because it's sold out. Okay. So here's the deal. We have black, we have the teal, fashion color, we have your indigo color, and then this is that soft ivory.
The indigo is absolutely fabulous. And, you know, I often think that a cropped jean, and this is only slightly cropped, so this will come midway between the bottom of your calf and the top of your ankle. But I often think that they're very elongating, because now that they're showing these with a little high shaft ankle boot, a bit like you're seeing on Nat with the Shooty, but Natalie is about 6 feet tall, that lucky girl, you're going to see how elongating this is through the leg area. And I think at $29, I see pieces like this as collectibles. Like, I've got part of my denim closet that's all about the basics. And then I've got part of my denim closet that's all about the embellished DG2s. And this falls in between. It's a basic with attention-grabbing details to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Yeah.
For $29.95. So $7.49. You're new to HSN. You're wondering what? The black is now gone. Okay. Whatever the case is, if you're wondering what's flex payment,
well,
stretch your payments out over time.
If you love the idea of wearing this well into fall, I say go with the indigo. And if you're somebody who lives in beautiful, warm climate year-round, you know that you can take this winter white and interpret it and be wearing it constantly. You know, for girls that love their shades of blue, that teal is a deep, saturated, rich blue. You know, I was in Istanbul, and the Baltic Sea is literally that color.
Oh.
It's wild.
That is wild.
Yeah, the Bosphorus is too. It's just a wild color. But most of the colors we do are inspired and come from nature. So whichever way you go here, you've got your classic denim, you've got your classic 5-pocket cut, you've got your lean silhouette, and you've got 3 colors that are really serviceable. Maybe if we can just go take a look at Sonia in the indigo in the back, because I think for a lot of ladies, and Sonia is 6 feet tall, so if you're 6 feet tall, that's where the jean is going to fall on you. On me, it would fall at the very, 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 very top of my ankle at 5', 6.5". But you know something? I love the indigo. And because of those metallic buttons on the side of it, I have a couple of double-breasted blazers that are all about buttons as trim. That is the entire feature on the blazer. That, again, is the feature on this jean. And that is a set-in tab on the side. It is beautifully crafted. It's got buttonholes that are really, really made for from a coat factory machine. So they look very precise, very beautiful satin stitch embroidery. And all together, what a value. I mean, everything in these 2 hours has had so much value-driven message to it. And so what I love is walking into a season, you want this and you want that and you want this and you want that, and guess what? With DG2, you can have it.
Especially when you spend $99 and no shipping.
Yeah, isn't that great?
That's today.
I know.
Robin's coming up, so you want to stick around. Hi, Robin. Hi, Robin.
Robin's not paying attention. Robin's not paying any attention to us. Bye.
Anyway, Diane, you're back tonight at 7?
I am. I'm going to be with Suzanne Runyon. We saved such a show, ladies. Oh, my gosh. So many beautiful pieces that I begged for throughout the day, and it was no. They're saved for Suzanne in prime time tonight. So we'll see you all at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Stick around, because we have our today's special coming up, and the lovely Robin. Thanks for being with us, guys.
You might want to mention Jackie.
Our lovely Jackie Schechter.
Cooking is my life. Cooking at home for my family is a special time. So I want everybody out there to have a great time in the kitchen while they're cooking. And the most important thing is to have the right appliances and the right pots and pans. I give it to all my chefs in the restaurant, and they give me suggestions, and they try them out. And so can you at home.
The Serious Skincare Woman is every woman. We have something for everyone. The A Defiance line is for those women out there who have lines and wrinkles. If you're not using A Defiance, you're not doing everything you can for your skin.
Our vitamin C line has plasma technology for even brighter, younger-looking skin.
If you're over 40, it's an absolute must. The glycolic line is for anyone that wants to renew their skin. So if you want to retexturize your skin, try our glycolic line. If you're looking for better skin, you will get it with Serious Skincare.